someone vaping or dying of a heart attack? Or just mouth breathing? It's doofy mouth breathing.
Not even talking or breathing.
Your mouth breathing. We're live. We're just letting people roll in to the sound of doofy mouth breathing.
I'm holding my breath, you bastard.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Proceeds to
I can already
hyperventilate.
tell this is going to be a shit show. Well, for everybody on Facebook, welcome to the shit show. It's Sunday night, weekly wrap up. Obviously, we are still not on YouTube because we still have that copyright strike pending. So I'm going to start this show off like I will the future shows for an indefinite period of time. Fuck Furry Potato.
Fuck him.
Yeah. Not a fan. She is not my homegirl. So what's up, guys? I have Pat with us as always, the curator of our video clips. How you doing, Pat?
Hello there.
And Doopy is with us. Not fist fighting anyone tonight, so that's good. How are you, Doopy?
What up?
And we have Matt here with us, who is a new addition. Matt, welcome.
Thank you, Kate. Appreciate it.
So thanks for coming on board. So what are we talking about tonight, guys?
Lesbians.
No, we're not talking about lesbians. I don't know what order. Yeah, we did. Your mouth breathing is very loud. I don't know what order the clips are that you put together, Pat, but you know what's first on the agenda here?
Yeah, I was just trying to remember the order. I believe it has SGV first. I know SGV was first, and then we'll see. Do you want me to start it?
Yeah, I might as well. Let's watch SGV. That's a good way to start things off. I hate this guy.
What's wrong with you guys, man? Hey, you can't lock people in there, man. That's against the law. You better open that door, man.
That's a fire hazard. You know that, right? That's a fire hazard.
Protecting them. You don't protect nobody, man.
Are you the cop?
Fucking coward.
You gonna do food?
So thank God they are auditing a post office and defending our freedom from the tyrannical postal workers.
Exactly.
Yep.
There's a camera. There's a camera. Touch me, fool.
Look at all these
Touch
people
me.
calling me names.
Touch me. Touch me. That's what I
Why
thought.
don't you keep your 6 feet distance, bully?
I'm not bullying nobody.
You walked up to us, didn't you?
No, you walked in here.
You went and locked the door.
You're
went and
close.
locked the door.
You gotta move. You gotta give him space. You're close to him. You're
I'm
too
not
close
worried
there.
about him.
We live in the
I'm
same
worried about
household,
your dirty
dumbass.
ass. Boy,
That's fine.
Yeah. That's all
you're a federal employee,
boy.
bitch. I got it already.
Yeah, we got you, fool. There's nothing you're gonna do.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna stay here before we go. You ready to go? Get away from me. Get away from her.
I'm gonna go in.
Look at this. How could they not let somebody out like that?
No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna go in.
Well, to be fair, that is the postal worker, but it looks like, they're trying to protect her.
I know this KC camera boy guy went in front to not let her out. Or at least that's
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
That's
No,
like
yeah.
Go around it. Shut the fuck up.
I love how they were like, you walked up to us.
Shut up.
And he was like,
That's what they
"No,
always
you walked
say."
up to me." Yeah.
I thought so. Then it's my right to do this.
It's my right to piss on blunt
What is the
balls.
violation here? What penal code is that? Can you speak the law for me real quick? Like this? Yeah. Excuse you. You're excused. What's a penal code? What law is that?
My penis code.
It's just as dumb as this. Fucking bastard here.
Your mama. Your mama is. You and your mama.
It's really adult.
He's protecting you guys. Yeah. You can even protect yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, go away then. Go cry under a tree.
Yeah, they got your name already. He's probably calling you. What was talking to him?
Bitch. Mama called you a bitch boy too.
Yeah, I got his face now.
Okay.
He's swinging my phone now.
He did?
No, the guy that assaulted me left.
Oh, he left?
Yeah,
Did you get his plates?
I got everything.
Oh, all right.
I was waiting for the police.
You called them?
Yeah, he took out, snapped the phone out of me like that.
Let go. Let me go inside, fool.
Look at all that bullet. I wasn't even thinking this stuff was crazy.
Dang, this is the post office acting, going postal.
He got in my face, like, face to face.
You're good to go. It's open for business.
Going postal.
Yeah, it's going postal. It's going postal.
Well, Ponytail was trying to pull the door open. The guy should have let it go, so the guy fell
That's
backwards.
crazy.
That would have been awesome.
I want a simple camera.
You were just in here by yourself too, huh?
I didn't know that this was gonna happen.
Name for me, please. I already got it, but if you guys want to get him,
We're not in line. You guys can go ahead and.
you guys can go in.
They're locking people in there. I don't know if you want to go in there. Yeah,
we-
one at a time or.
That's a fire hazard. If there's an earthquake right now and those doors get stuck, you might die inside.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Yeah, you better be careful. You can even keep yourself safe, dumbass. You can even keep yourself,
Look at the windows,
safe.
everybody, they're dirty.
Yeah. What a dummy is.
Yeah, totally. He called police on
I feel bad with postal workers that have to deal with these idiots on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure you be eating dollar menu for the next year, food, when you get fired. You should be paying it at the same time. You look at the ones outside, the door handles are pretty nasty, dude. You guys holding it. What is it? You guys holding doors. Make sure they're clean too. That's right. That's right, door holder. Yeah.
It's like, I'm not tipping my mailman next
You didn't get
Christmas.
McDonald's holding doors, I'll tell you that. Because right there, you're going to have to open up doors. Yeah. He gave me his name, so I can call him by his name right now. I would appreciate that. Let's go back to Are you the postmaster? Can you get the postmaster, please?
Call
You
them.
guys don't have a postmaster? You guys, no wonder
Oh, no,
he's
no,
dumb
no,
and
go ahead.
acting like that.
You trying to go inside? You trying to go inside? Yeah, just go. He'll let you in. He's just locking people in there for some reason. You can go ahead.
You be a joke when your partners, your co-workers, things like watch your video, you're gonna be the joke. They'll be laughing at you behind your back. I guarantee you that. Not the first time we do it. You'll see. You'll see. Who's on their way? Oh, his last name is Rose.
And that's the end of that one. So my question is, were they actually have to leave the post office property?
I mean, I didn't see from there if they were or not from the video.
Yeah, that's where the video ended. So who knows if SGV did some editing and just cut out the part when the police showed up, but I'm not sure what happened after that. Did we lose Kate?
Come on, Kate. Put the hot dogs down and start talking.
All I know is if you go on the Postal Service website and go to the information, photography and filming, and I'm sure you guys know this, is up to the discretion of the postmaster at that post office. And you can't be disrupting operations, which they clearly did not have permission, and they were disrupting operations, I would argue.
Well, playing devil's advocate, do you think the postal employee was disrupting also by having the door closed? And I'm wondering why he just didn't ask them to leave and get the police out there and get them removed from the property.
Yeah, but they control the property, the access, and everything. So, I mean, but yeah, they should have probably called and asked them to leave, and then that way they could call the police and say, "We want these guys criminally trespassed from here."
Right, because the post office is government. If I'm not mistaken, it's government funded, but it's still a private business, so they're not entitled to be there.
Well, somebody in the comments said cops show up. So I don't know how true if that involves this situation here. But that's what somebody has said in the comments.
Yeah, that's the video ended after that point, so I can't say for sure. I'm sure if they owned the cops or something, he probably would have included it in his video, so they were probably made to leave, is my guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
What do you
the
think?
post office is well within their rights to tell you to leave if you're being disruptive.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we go over this all the time with that, infamous poster 7, right? Like, they can tell you to leave. They can tell you you're not allowed to film. Why these guys continue to film post offices is honestly beyond me, because honestly, like, what kind of nefarious activities do they hope to uncover at your local post office?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Because they got posters.
You know what? Yeah. They're delivering packages there. Like, what the hell? And like KC Camera Boy and SGV are two of like the most just obnoxious, rude little maggots on the internet right now. They cannot have a respectful conversation with anyone at any time.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't stand SGV, but KC is just at a whole new level. I can't stand that guy.
Oh,
It makes sense why they buddied up with Glenn, in my opinion.
dude, fuck ponytails.
Yeah.
I want to cut ponytails here, like his tail off and fucking swinging around.
Who, Casey Camera Girl?
Yeah.
I just don't understand why these people can't have some, at least, I mean, if they want to try to push the issue of filming, okay, whatever, but they're not helping themselves by cussing at people and doing all kinds of shit like that.
What happened?
Like, dude, it's a fucking fire hazard.
Looks like Matt dropped out and Kate dropped out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he just there we go. Now he's back. He told me it wasn't my fault. So
Oop.
that was my
Yep.
StreamYard's having a moment today.
Kate's on her way to Canada.
She's looking to Josh.
Canada right now.
One night with Abrams.
No, he's going back to Massachusetts, right? Because he was able to get permission to travel from Indiana.
Well, he was at the Canadian border, so I don't know if that's on the way to Massachusetts or what.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay. Well, that seems like an important trip to me.
That's what we were talking about earlier. It's, if he's trying to get over to Canada, once they pull up his name, they're going to see that he has a warrant and they're going to arrest him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So so again, they should, whenever he gives them his passport or whatever, his ID, they should run his name through the NCIC, National Criminal Background. It shows your criminal history and everything, and it'll pop up that he's got a warrant.
Yeah, so I have no idea why he would be in his head to try to get over to Canada. You would think he knows that he's not going to get anywhere. It's probably just to go screw with the Border Patrol.
The Canadian Border Patrol. The most polite Border Patrol in the entire world. Those Canadians are.
They're gonna come in. They're gonna come in on Camelback. I mean, not Camelback. Fucking Mooseback, dude. They're gonna fucking like ride up to him. Like, hey, buddy, I see you're not wearing a bra, so I'm gonna give you some bras. Oh,
I remember what my next clip was. It was the ice cold audits macing. He maced somebody.
Oh, no, this is the worst. This clip, and it's a quick clip too, but I'm like, we'll watch it, and then I guarantee I'm going to explode because that one makes me really mad. Yeah.
Rodriguez, they said. Okay, you guys.
This one's only like a minute long, I think.
Just like Abrams.
SBG, right? No, who are you guys? Who are you guys? I don't know. Who are you guys? I'm asking you. You gotta ask. You gotta name it, right? Who are you guys? Who are you guys? I know you're doing your First Amendment audit, right? You're doing your First Amendment audit, right? I understand that, but you gotta identify yourself because I want to see it on YouTube.
Yo, that guy looks like Maui from fucking Moana, bro.
He looks like one of fucking The Rock's cousins or whatever from the Jason Statham and Rock Fast and the Furious movie.
So watch what he does though. Like he's not. He hasn't touched anyone. He's not touched anyone.
I'm sorry. Did you want me to pause?
No. I was just saying, watch what this guy does because he's not touching anyone.
Yeah, I watched it a few times. I didn't see him touching anyone.
Back the fuck up. He got that for your fucking self. Back up. Back up.
Oh shit.
Back up. Back up. He got that for yourself. Back up. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Back up. I'm not touching you. Back up. You got this for yourself. Back up. Hálamela. Back up. You got that for yourself, homie. You back up.
Yo.
Oh my god.
My guy. He just fucking maced him, bro.
So
Isn't that a bitch move?
So you touch my penis.
I don't understand how things work in California entirely, so I can't speak to the law there as far as it goes. But I know Massachusetts, I'm pretty sure you have to get some sort of like permit or license to carry pepper spray, and you can't just go around arbitrarily pepper spraying people that you get into arguments.
So
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
So it depends on the state. So here in the state of Georgia, pepper spray is not regulated by the law per se as it is a self-defense weapon. However, if you I think it's restricted. You can't carry it, for example, on elementary, like grade schools. I think you can carry it on college campuses, but you cannot spray somebody, like you said, just without a good reason, because that'd be at the very least assault. Could be simple battery as well too.
Now, when you watch that as law enforcement, do you think that he was justified in deploying that pepper spray?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because the guy was getting up in his face, but the guy never touched him. So
all these California auditors are just all carrying it now and just dying to use it on people. The Furry Potato gave him a can. He's giving everybody cans of pepper spray, and they're just all using it like crazy.
I mean, honest to God, first of all, be a man, right? If you're gonna go toe to toe with another man, are you really you're gonna pull out some bitch spray, for real?
Yeah, right.
That's how we win arguments now, by pepper spraying the other person in the face. Apparently, come on, that to me, I'm trained, about just casual whatever. It looks like assault. He just assaulted that guy.
Are they gonna start using tasers next? Because I think that's their next level shit right there.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, then they'll get shot.
Fuck. These guys are fucking reckless, man.
And
That I was asking Matt before, is just taking out the pepper spray and pointing at somebody that's brandishing a weapon.
well,
Pretty
yeah,
much.
that could be simple assault because or maybe terroristic threats. You're threatening somebody, you know. So yeah, that could definitely, depending on the state and the state's laws, it could be a form of assault.
I mean, honest to God, this is why these people, like, I'm sorry, but Furry Potato, why I hate her so much is just on full display here, because her and her crew of misfits are out here getting in people's faces, starting fights, dressing up in a way that would be intimidating, using fake military hand signals, and now they're just straight up pepper spraying people. Like, there is no place in civilized society for you, sirs and madam. Absolutely no place. Like, get the hell out of here. Get off the street.
Well,
Yep.
the only good news is if they're starting to do this shit, they'll get more severe penalties than if they just, were, doing just the normal shit that they do on a regular basis. So,
Or they get a 40 cal to the chest when they try to fucking aim pepper spray at somebody. Like a
I
normal
wonder
person.
if did Ice Cold Audits take a ladies self-defense class before he grabbed up that pepper spray or what?
Yeah, really.
He took the Bobby Hill fucking defense class.
I don't know. Like they taught us to stomp on toes and knee the guy in the balls. And like, did he get a rape whistle with that pepper spray, or was it real? Like,
That's my purse.
Yeah, right. Don't touch my handbag. Like,
No,
are
he's
you
like-
freaking kidding? Where's the danger?
No, he's like, that's my purse. I don't know you. That's
Next
my
they're gonna start
purse.
carrying. Next they're gonna start carrying handcuffs and handcuffing people.
Right?
That's what they do. They do that too.
My God.
But Furry's like, oh, let me get my pepper spray. Oh shit, it's on my keychain in my car. Okay, run in my car real quick and fucking grab it.
My God. Jimmy, my brother.
Hey, Jimmy. Yeah, but I mean that
Jimmy.
really just, it just makes that clip makes me so angry. And because we watched enough videos between Ice Cold Audit and Furry Potato that they absolutely instigated that guy. They get him all pissed off and worked up. He steps to them like a man would, gets in their faces, and they immediately are like, "Oh no, my God, I need my pepper spray," and give him that was like a Glen Stereo, level full deployment of pepper spray in the freaking face. And what I don't understand is we're assholes when we laugh at Glenn, who gets pepper sprayed as a riot measure for refusing a lawful order and threatening an officer. That's not cool. Those are tyrants. But this guy gets into a verbal argument with Ice Cold Audits and gets pepper sprayed in the face, and that's fine. No big deal.
And I'm pretty sure Ice Cold actually pushed him first, too.
He did. You can see him. He pushed him right. He pushed him, and the guy gets back, and he throws his hands up to say, "I'm not going to touch you," but he's yelling at him. You know what I mean? Like, so insult to injury, you get shoved and then pepper sprayed.
Well, I want to see one of these people that gets pepper sprayed call the police and have these auditors arrested for doing it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
You get charged with battery for that shit. So
He should. Yeah, that clip just makes me angry. It really, really does. And it just further cements in my mind why I am currently in battle with Furry Potato and her whole stupid crew. Because these people are the worst of the worst. Just so low.
Real quick, do you think that it's going to be like another Arizona thing where they're taking shit too far and then they're just finally going to just do something about it, like government?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, Indiana enacted a measure too.
Sorry about that.
I'm just reading this post here. 2 to 3 years in the county jail.
Yeah, that's California law right there.
Any person who uses tear gas or any of its tear gas weapon, is that considered a tear gas weapon?
Oh, that's. I guarantee you, in that law, if you can look up the statute, they explain the definition of what is considered a tear gas weapon. Let me look it up.
mean, I can't imagine that it's just perfectly legal to go around pepper spraying anybody that you want.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
there'd be more people getting pepper sprayed on a daily basis. Can you imagine, like, you know, the cashier at Stop and Shop is rude to you, pepper sprayed, like, you know, somebody cuts you off in traffic, pepper sprayed, like, you just start pepper spraying people for everything, for just minor infractions. It was, you know, not dissuaded. I mean, not you in the sense of your average person, but, you know, there's a whole handful of assholes, like ice cold audit out there that would definitely take advantage of just being able to pepper spray people willy-nilly like that.
Maybe California is just really liberal about it. I mean, they're liberal about everything else, so maybe they just let people go around pepper spraying each other.
I don't know, man. That's really...
So I just looked up the statute, and that is specifically that statute's referring to tear gas, not to pepper spray.
I figured there was this because tear gas is not pepper spray.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of furry, that's our next clip. Making friends with the public again.
Oh, what did Furry do this time? I don't think I've seen this clip.
You want more? You want more?
What's that? Enjoying the day. Enjoying the day. You guys trying to skirt some HOAs, try to get some on camera.
If that was the goal, dummy, it worked.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, why
I like that. I like that little mini bike.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why.
What kind is it?
KTM.
Ooh. How fast do you have this thing go?
Oh, about 35.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Does it have plates or anything?
No, it's 70 cc.
Isn't this a city street?
What's that?
Isn't this a city street?
It is.
I thought they were supposed to run you on city street.
I thought motorcycle laws have helmets, right? In California?
It's actually because it's not a street legal bike.
Oh, so you're just breaking the law by having the bike on the street then? Something like that, right?
Oh, I like your shorts too.
Thank you.
I'm a kennelaholic.
Later, bitch.
You copied my shorts. You copied my shorts.
What a dope.
Nice laugh.
What a dope.
Hey, you're here now. What?
Now what, bitch?
Did you know where I was going with that?
Sounds like he has Down syndrome.
Talking to him about his bike.
Oh yeah, going illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing, dude? You're not allowed to ride down on a city street. Where's your helmet?
Yeah.
Even if it is street legal, where's your helmet? That is a law.
Yeah.
So don't sit there and say I don't need a helmet because it's not street legal. Well, great.
You just admitted it's not street legal.
Yeah.
We got you on the riding on the street.
Congratulations, dummy. You're dumb.
Nice car.
I'm just curious.
No, just because.
You like the car?
Eh.
Good. Okay.
What if that wasn't it? Was there a problem? Oh, okay. All right.
Potentially. Potentially, I could have a problem, but if that's all it is.
No, I actually need to know where that leads. I need to know where that leads.
The license plate.
Why do you need to know that?
That's why we take pictures of it.
What is it now? I didn't understand. What do you mean about the license plate? What do you
I
guys
like
Antifa or something?
No.
I like license plates.
Fucking assholes. Why are you taking my picture?
So that way, when I'm boning your wife, I know it's you.
Hey, lick my fucking balls, asshole.
Pull them out. I'll lick them. Pull them out. Pull them out. I'll lick them, Grandpa.
Fuck off.
Later,
assholes.
Boomer. Later, Boomer.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but he got a better car than you, though, fucking dickhead.
I didn't expect that. I actually didn't even record him. It wasn't even recorded the first time. I just pointed like I was.
Yeah.
It wasn't even recorded.
Darren.
Darren. That's why when he said it was a potential
That'd be
problem.
a great little Darren clip.
Yeah, because when he said it was a potential problem, I was like, oh, here we go. Those are the words.
And that's why I pushed the At first I'm like,
Oh, if you didn't.
Nice car. But that's why as soon as you went to turn, I'm like, well, if that wasn't it,
Yeah.
you know, I started like, what if it was something else?
He said the magic words. He's all, it could be a problem. Oh, hey, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the furry potato.
But guess what? Guess what they're on? They're on foot. They don't got a car.
Exactly.
That's their fucking transportation. Their fucking feet.
He's always talking about
So I saw
screwing
somebody.
people's wives.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying he's always talking about boning people's wives and mothers. What's wrong with the guy?
You know, honestly, I gotta tell you, man, he's just Sorry, Furry Potato is just jealous as fuck because that dude has a freaking Benz, and they don't. They wish they had something like that. They wish they even had a car. Jesus Christ! Oh, the fuck!
No. Happened to Kate earlier, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
she'll
really?
be back right back.
In the meantime, what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, never mind. She's back. Shh.
You back, Kate?
Yeah, I don't know what makes you me.
Mein Führer has returned.
Yeah. My favorite thing lately has been the Hitler and Furry Potato parallel that I have drawn, really. If you guys jump into our Discord right now, we are starting the Masshole Report. In honor of Furry Potato, we all have German-sounding names in there now.
Dude, it's like Nazi Germany took over that fucking server.
I know, funny. Somebody had asked for like a recap of Furry Potato. It's very, very difficult to explain in a condensed amount of time. But essentially, Furry Potato is an auditor out in California. Transgender, that's really neither here nor there, but that's why sometimes there'll be a little bit of gender discrepancy. We try to just keep it to the preferred pronouns, but not everybody remembers that. So she goes out and harasses mostly private businesses and private individuals. We did a couple videos that just kind of criticized it, and she responded by starting to hit us with copyright strikes. Out of the 5 that Furry Potato has tried, only 1 stuck. The other 4, YouTube said, no, this is legitimate. And every time that she does that, she graces us with another ridiculous paragraph as she argues with YouTube over why they should take the video down. The last one that she put in is definitely my favorite because she said that we edited the clip too much. So that it's not very
Yeah.
and that it's propaganda. So for anyone who isn't fully aware, fair use law requires that the new work, sourcing the original material needs to be transformative. And Furry argued that our clip was too transformative and therefore wasn't fair use. So that's what we're dealing with here. That's the mental capacity of this individual, and she just seems really, really dead set on taking us down, which is ridiculous because we don't get a ton of the tater tots, her little followers that come on the channel. Some of them do, but not nearly as many as she seems to think in her head are going to come after us. And they're always like, Furry has 50,000 subscribers and you only have 9,000. Like, you're nothing. It's okay, fine. Then why is she so preoccupied with taking us down? Because she, keeps filing all these copyright strikes. And then on top of that, she's reaching out to anyone we've ever had an issue with in public, like for backup, like Josh Abrams and Turtle Boy, people that I would not ask them for help because they can't even help their goddamn selves. But that's Furry in a nutshell. Yeah.
I just want to know what Furry's so angry about. He's just always so angry. Yelling at people on the street.
Yeah, there's some personal turmoil there, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget this. This adds to the whole Furry Potato that Furry was harassing people outside of a Jewish community center.
Oh yeah, that definitely, yeah. So yeah, good point. Furry Potato is also extremely anti-Semitic, so calling her a Nazi is pretty accurate, actually. I think it's not that far off of base, all things considered. But yeah, she's just terrible. She's just she's the worst. And listening to the way that and this is where it gets dicey, I think, for people calling her she, because yes, we're identifying as female here, but Furry will tell people, I'm gonna fuck your wife, I'm gonna fuck your mother, I'm gonna fuck your daughter, I'm gonna hit your kid with my dick. These are all things that she has said, which is not generally female talk because we don't talk about having penises as females, but Furry does. Whatever, not really my business. But that's just vile stuff to say. Or calling little kids faggots. Like, who does that? Who does that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That is. Why bring the kids into it?
There's just no shame. Nothing's off limits for that person.
Yeah.
Just utter misery.
So, dig hail to my Führer,
Jimmy.
Führer Potato, fucking Nazi bitch. But it's been what? It's been 2 weeks now that she's like, oh, Masshole's gonna get it. Masshole's gonna get it. Like, we have yet to get anything other than a boatload
some of these comments are pretty funny.
Oh, that one that Jimmy just said was like that shit
Yeah.
made me cringe and pay.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
So Christopher Curran has a good question. Are we in YouTube jail? No, we are not in YouTube jail. What happened is, like I said, out of the 5 or so attempts at complaints that Furry has made against us, one did actually go through for a removal. I then counterclaimed it, so we have about 10 to 14 days that kind of sits in limbo before they release it. But because it's on a live stream, apparently now our live stream privileges on YouTube are revoked. So what we've been doing is live streaming on, Facebook, and then we'll re-upload the replay to YouTube and premiere it. So if you're watching the replay on YouTube, thanks guys, and we appreciate the support. But as soon as it gets squared away, we'll be back to live streaming on YouTube. And frankly, it's not really affecting my life that much. If this is the best that Furry has, then it's fucking laughable.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, she also threatened. So somebody had given. She was harassing like this church or something like that, right? So they gave I don't know. Somehow they discovered what her name was. So they said Zoe Perez out loud. Furry then goes, Masshole doxed me. Well, I'm going to put this on the record right now. No, the fuck we didn't. We had absolutely nothing to do with that. And maybe the 6 billion fucking articles that were written after a bullet ricocheted and grazed Furry Potato for harassing a Jewish senator, maybe that's what gave away your full legal name. You dumbass. Like, it's out there. We didn't put that out there. But she then responded by saying that she's going to dox me, and I think she even made some allusion to doxing my place of employment, because that's what we do now. This jobless piece of shit wants to go after my job. So I'll do it right now. My name is Catherine Peter. You can reach me at 774-300-1841, 391 West Water Street, Taunton, Massachusetts, 02780. Go eat a bag of dicks, Furry Potato. There you go.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
She gives no fucks, bro.
Not even one.
Kate, you're braver than I would be.
I'm
Yeah,
not
same here.
playing these pussyfoot games. I'm not playing this, intimidation bullshit. Like, you're not going to intimidate me to get me to shut up. I don't personally go after Furry Potato. I haven't made any digs about her gender preference or identity or sexual preference. I haven't made any digs about her family, her living situation, which, yes, we know your living situation, Furry, and I could make a lot of digs. I haven't, okay? So I'm not hitting below the belt here, but you can't even take a little bit of criticism. Grow some thicker skin, because God knows I have skin thick enough for the both of us. Come get me. Come visit me. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck Furry.
Yeah. Fuck Furry Potato.
Oh man, jeez.
That was awesome.
Hell
Hey,
yes.
you give no fucks. This is our
I
Führer.
really don't. No. Yeah, right.
Our Führer gives no fucks.
Now,
Yep.
hell.
Sieg Heil!
I'll say fuck
I'm
Fury.
kidding. I'm not down with Nazis, but no. I mean, yeah, Furry is just absolutely like. Want to talk about a tyrant? That's one of the biggest tyrants around, right? Like literally, this girl offended me because she called me some names and made fun of my Facebook videos. I'm going to dox her place of employment. Like, what a pussy! Really, what a fucking pussy! What a vindictive, spiteful little bitch.
Fucking furless potatoes.
Right? Seriously. Oh, this man is arguing with me in a parking lot. Here, ice cold Audits. Take my tampons and my pepper spray, and we'll take care of this. Like, get the fuck out of here.
This fucking Jessica Yaniv wannabe looking motherfucker. I swear, man.
Seriously.
Yo, fucking. I bet this bitch thinks they can go on their period and shit too. I bet they have that delusion.
I don't know about that. I'm just simply saying that ice cold Audits is a little girly man. Fucking pepper spray. And I'm sure that his ovaries are aching right now as we're talking shit about him.
Kate,
but you know what? You can come get it too. I don't really care.
Hey, Kate, there's
I
a
think I'd
word.
rather get my.
Kate, listen, there's a word for people like that. It's called a soy boy. That's exactly what he is.
Hey,
I think I'd rather just get my ass kicked
Kate.
than use pepper spray.
Kate, I got an idea. Do you know where that video was where Ice Cold did that?
Yeah, it's on
sprayed
Furry
that guy?
Potato channel.
Well, no, where the incident occurred, like the state or whatever, the city.
In California, we can go back and get the exact address. We can do that, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to try to see if you could figure out who the trucker was, that you've got the video footage, that you could hand that over to the police and he could get a warrant taken out on him probably.
Really?
Not a bad idea.
I mean, it's
Even if
all
the guy,
right there. All right there.
what if the guy doesn't want to press charges?
Well, if he doesn't want to press charges, it's one thing, but
If I was him, I would.
I was going to say, I can't imagine getting a face full of pepper spray and being like, nah, I'm going to let that one slide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Like, short of, you know, being like, you know, it was like voluntary, like, yeah, come pepper spray me, this will be fun, ha ha ha, like something that I would do, right? But like, you know, if you're just having an argument with somebody and they freaking pepper spray you, I can't imagine many people are going to be like, no big deal. I accept this. Like, please, sir, can I have another?
Yeah, speaking from experience, pepper spray is the worst possible thing to experience.
I've heard that. I've heard that from many people. Yeah, I definitely have heard that. Because I don't know, Matt, if you heard, but I have some pepper spray, and I've been trying to get somebody to pepper spray me for the camera for a while now, really. And anyone that I talk to is like, don't do it. It's the worst thing. I've had people reach out to me and tell me that they would rather be tased than pepper sprayed again.
So yes, I would, because for my training, I've been tased, I've been pepper sprayed. I'd rather get tased 10 times again before I get pepper sprayed.
Why is that though?
Taser's over in 5 seconds. Yeah, it sucks. It's awful, but pepper spray, your face is on fire and it lasts for a fucking hour afterwards.
Oof.
An entire hour, really?
Like it is awful. Now, the stuff I don't know that you have may or may not. I don't know what if you just bought it at a supermarket or whatever.
Oh no, I have police issued. You know,
if you got police grade, if you got law enforcement grade pepper spray, that's hot. That stuff's really hot. So.
I mean, I've gotten like wasabi in my eye before.
Yeah, imagine
the most fat girl thing I'll say today.
Imagine that, but like 10,000 times worse, and all over your face.
I hear that it like impedes your breathing. Is that correct, or?
Well, it can. Certain people react to it differently, and it depends on what's in the pepper spray. Because some pepper sprays actually they have. The term for pepper spray is called OC, all resin capsaicin. That's the chemical. So, but they also have CS, which is what is in tear gas. Some pepper sprays have it in there, which definitely will hamper your breathing. But I didn't have a really hard time when I got sprayed with breathing so much, but some people did when they told me so in my class.
I mean, I imagine even the commercial grade stuff, like with what Ice Cold used, like that's not pleasant.
No.
Oh, that's a messed up stunt. And like that, you know, like that's not even like one of their worst, I don't think. It's definitely up there, but they're just such terrible people.
Yeah, it's just like they're going out causing trouble, just dying to use their pepper spray on somebody. It's such a bitch thing to do.
It really is, though. It really, really is.
Well, like I said, if you guys can figure out where, who that guy is that got sprayed and where that occurred, you can hand that video over to the sheriff's office if the guy wants to, or city department. If the guy wants to press charges, you'd have a warrant out for him. I guarantee you.
I think it's worth. I think it's worth pursuing.
Yeah, unless they're.
So what's the next clip we got here?
The last one is the Hoosier News Now tasing.
Oh, the main event.
Yeah. I have the video that I made, and Teresa uploaded a slow-mo version of it, which I'll play after.
Excellent.
Isn't it? Yeah. You know, I started thinking, like, what if it was something else?
He said the magic words. He's all, it could be a problem. Oh, hey, there we go.
Yeah. Be a problem.
There we go.
On the street here, we got a traffic stop. We got some sort of a guy down. We're on our way to see if there was a DUI, but looks like there's just a guy here. Maybe needs some medical attention. He's sitting on the ground, possibly dehydrated, or give him some water. give this information. I'm not sure why, but they like to run everybody they can run. But how's it going? Say, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right. We're out here with Hoosier News now. And now they're a little upset that he's video in the car. Okay, they just tased Hoosier News now. He's continuing to tase him. He's not resisting arrest, and he's tasing him. He's continuing to shock him. I'm not sure why.
Squeal for me, piggy.
He was backing up. What's that? I'm not going over there. I'm not sure why he tased him. There was no legal reason to. I've got it all on video. There was no call for that, sir. Officer, I was here talking about how good you were doing helping somebody, and then you do that. That's wrong. That's wrong. You're earning the hate. You're the reason that good officers get shot and get hit. Is there a reason why I can't sit here? Is there a reason I can't stand here? Well, that's blocking it anyway, so there's nobody driving right here, right? I'm getting the best shot I can get. I'm not interfering. You need to de-escalate, Officer Hashley.
I am. I'm speaking to you.
No, de-escalate, not escalate. De-escalate. De-escalate.
When we have a scene that we're working,
don't be disorderly. De-escalate. De-escalate.
we need you to back up.
I'm backed up. Many. Look, all the distance here. All the distance here.
Legally, it's 100 feet, okay? I don't want to jam you up over anything. I'm just trying to be.
That's that.
Is that Santa Claus?
That is fucking great.
Hey, just one thing I hadn't noticed originally was when the officer came over to the car. It was hard to hear, but I'm pretty sure the officer told him to step back away from his car, and Hoosier said, now I can't remember what he said. He said, what if I don't? Something along those lines.
And then he found out.
He says, or what? And then 2 minutes later, 2 seconds later, he's tased. I was asking Ned about that, but he was talking about passive resistance. I don't know if you want to elaborate on that.
So, at my department, we are not allowed to tase people just for simply passively resisting. So, and what a good example of passive resistance would be, let's say you have a sovereign citizen. Georgia's a stop and ID state. They don't want to identify themselves like on a traffic stop or something. And so we're going to detain them so that way we can identify that person. Well, they refuse to get out of the car. We can't tase them for not getting out of the car. We got to try to drag them out of the car. Now, if they start actively fighting us to get out of the car, then yes, we can tase that person. So now they may have a different use of force policy there. In Indiana, I don't know. So that's a different state, different department.
That's a tough one for me because he wasn't really posing, at least from what I could tell, he wasn't really posing any type of physical threat to the officer. I'm not sure he was justified in tasing the guy just because he wouldn't step back. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know Pat did too, but we requested the body cam to see the context here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the body cam will be more telling. And also, too, one thing you got to think about, they're right next to a busy street. And if you try to go hands-on with somebody, you could both end up in the street, or one of you could enter the street and get hit by a car. So I don't know if his thinking was he was going to try to prevent from them going to the street or what, but it was definitely not a very easy situation to deal with there.
What did you think of it, Kate?
I mean,
Did we lose her? Oh.
Yeah, no, I was a little bit puzzled why.
Your mic's
Can't hear
acting
you.
up. Yeah, we can barely hear you.
Hold on.
There you go. You're better.
There you go.
Is that better? Okay. Yeah, I was a little bit puzzled as to whether or not it was justified as well, which is why I immediately said, we'll put it for that body cam footage as well. I know he was charged, and I also know that he was out on bond prior to this incident, that he's now been charged with. So I think his bond was like $150 too. It was pretty low, but not the smartest thing you could be doing. No.
Mm-mm.
He shouldn't have been, though, because I don't blame the officers for not wanting him near the car. Because, again, most officers, and I told this to Pat the other day, most officers, when they exit their vehicles, they lock their vehicles. However, if we don't know the context of that stop, if it was a medical call, they may have just jumped right out to see what the person needed and forgot to lock their vehicle. And so we've got weapons in there. We've got valuable equipment, and so I would not want somebody near my vehicle as well either, like that.
I have the slow motion video if you guys want to see that. This is uploaded by Teresa.
Gotta love Teresa.
That scream, though.
Okay, they just tased Hoosier. He's continuing to tase him. He's not resisting arrest, and he's tasing. He's continuing to shock him. I'm not sure why. He was
Also,
backing up. What's that?
That's another thing.
I'm not going over there. I'm not sure why he tased him. There's no legal reason to.
I love hearing him scream. Can't get enough of that shit.
As much as Orga?
Oh man, almost. I don't even know this dude, but yeah, just as much as Orga. I wish I could hear Orga get tased though.
Okay, they just tased Hoosier.
Oh, that scream! Oh my god!
Who the fuck is that
He's
screaming,
continuing
bro?
to tase him. He's not resisting arrest, and he's tasing. He's continuing to shock him. I'm not sure why.
I was gonna say somebody should just get Furry Potato to dick smack that girl in the mouth so she could shut the fuck up.
So, fun fact, when you pull the trigger on a taser, it automatically goes on a 5-second cycle. So when he's saying, oh, he's continuing to tase him, he's not continuing to tase him. It goes automatically for 5 seconds, and then it shuts off, unless you turn the taser off, which we don't do.
No.
I'm still on the fence though. I tend to lean towards thinking it was not justified, is excessive using a taser in that situation, but we're not really going to know too well until we get to see the body cam. Some people are saying the officer didn't even have a body cam, so I don't know.
Well, there'll be a report either way.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, somebody in the comments just said he probably got skid marks for sure in his drawers. I'm thinking he probably released his bowels the moment he got fucking tased. Oh shit.
Citizen gets tased and Angel gets its wings.
I just saw somebody in the comments, D. Johns, said the police officer should close their laptop before getting out of the car and lock it up. So you don't always, if you're going on a hot call, you may not have time to do that crap when you get out of the car, whether it's a medical call. And again, I don't know the context of that call. So, and in
most cases, they just close it anyway. So when they get out of the car, they just pull the screen down anyway. It's just I understand what you're saying. Like, that vehicle is private property. It's under ownership of who the police department that owns it. Doesn't mean that he has any legal What I'm saying is, if he touches that vehicle, he's not allowed to touch that vehicle.
No.
You know what I mean? I understand, like, going up to it and trying to intimidate and stick the camera to it. The way I look at it is there shouldn't be anything in a police vehicle that can't be filmed anyway, except an open screen. Like, let's say they're giving somebody a ticket and he's got her information up on the screen. At that point, I think, like, you're crossing a line if you're doing that. So. But in most cases, they do just lower their screen. They're pretty intelligent about it, cops.
Yeah, but like, for example, the computers that we use, they're not computers, they're tablets. And so we can't lower the screen. And they're hooked in such a way where I don't think it's easy to get to the like the sleep button or whatever. So most of the time, even on a traffic stop, we leave our screens open.
I could see the way Edmonds Davis is saying it. Dude was right up in the scene of officer stop, standing in the roadway, refusing officer's command. I'm okay with the tasing.
Yeah, I'll see you guys around. I'm gonna get off
Yeah.
this shit.
All right. What's going on with Fix It tonight?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You still there, Kate?
Yep, still here. Sorry, I don't know what the heck is going on with my connection today. I don't know that just refusing, a command is justification for a tasing, but I highly suspect, knowing the way these guys operate, that there's probably more to this story than, because it was Indie News Now that put that out, right? And
right.
His videos, we've caught him editing them before. You know what I mean? So what did you edit out?
Yeah, in this case, he uploaded this video pretty soon after after he was live with the aftermath of what happened. So, well, I'm sure I tend to believe he didn't really edit anything.
I'm sure that police car has video.
Yeah, the proximity and the proximity to which his live stream, and then he re-uploads the video, does not indicate that he did not edit anything. It takes 10 seconds to clip out an unflattering part of the video.
That's true.
Well, that police car should have a camera, and was there body cams on the officer who tased him?
We requested it. We'll see.
Okay, so you'll get the full unedited view from there of what was said completely.
Yeah, all I was able to hear was the officer came up and told him to get away from the car, and Hoosier just replied by saying, "What if I don't?" Something along those lines. And I do know Hoosier usually open carries, but from what I heard, he was not carrying a weapon that day, so I don't think he was a threat with a weapon. So it'd be interesting to see when more comes out.
I mean, either way, it was still kind of a glorious tasing.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Edmund says, I don't know if it's lawful use of force or not, but he's okay with the frauditor getting tased. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I don't know if I'm not a big like physical violence person, but I just really strongly suspect there's probably more to this story than is, been put out. All not just because of, these guys' kind of propensity to edit their clips and keep things out, but there was an arrest made, so there was enough to arrest him for resisting an officer. And that to me indicates that there's probably more to the story. And I think the police report is going to be, pretty elucidating, if not the body cam, if there was a body cam. And like Joe Albert just said, like there probably is at least dash cam footage.
Yeah, that car probably has 2 cameras, one facing out the front, and then they have one that faces the rear passenger as well. So they'll have those footage, and if he had body cam, that'll go as well. But they all take audio, so you'll hear audio through them all. So
I wonder if these guys are already on the radar anyways with the police, because they're just going all around the city doing this crap. I wonder if the officers already knew who they were and what they were going to pull. They just weren't taking any crap.
Are these guys running with douchebag?
No, he's up at the Canadian border.
Who's at the Canadian border?
Who's douchebag?
Kate knows who douchebag is. I just didn't want to say his name.
If it's who I think it is, he's at the Canadian border.
Because yeah?
That's what I heard anyway.
Yeah. Kind of wonder why he's not back in Mass yet. I
don't know why he thinks he's going to get into Canada.
Yeah, we can speculate on why not. I mean, I don't think they're too happy with him here.
No, not happy at all.
It's like Michelle said, Indiana's done pissing around with these auditors, especially after dealing with Floyd Wallace and Abrams. That's why I was wondering if they were already on the radar. But, all the officers have a bulletin about them.
I mean, is that in the same area that Abrams and Wallace were operating in, or no?
I know this was in the southeast district. I don't know where. I don't know if all the guys are in the same area or what, or if they're going all over the state. I have no idea.
Anything else that we want to talk about before we wrap it up?
I don't think so. That was the end of my clips.
Well, Kate, I had my baptism by fire the other night.
Oh, you were on FTP's panel, huh?
I was.
Oh, God bless you. Oh, my God. How was that?
PDF was there, and FTP's brother was on there. That was a mess.
Did you get into word edgewise with PDF?
Oh, yeah. He said the same stuff. There are thousands of officers every day that are arrested for kid diddling and for blah blah whatever, just that's all he had to say. So and just like you were saying with some of these people, they because they were trying to tell me, because I wanted to know genuinely why they have an issue with the police, and FTP was telling, and his brother were telling the story of why they don't like the cops, because there was a medical call at their house, and they said that all his brother did was all FTP did was go to pick up like a pocket knife to take with him so he could go to the hospital, and he got a gun pointed at him, and then he got hit, and then he got maced or something. And I could clearly tell there was some information being left out, and somebody in the server was kind enough to give me some information, and yes, there was a lot of information left out.
To answer this question, I'd forgotten Hoosier was arrested, and he as a result of that arrest, his firearm was taken. So that shoots down that theory that he was carrying his weapon. He had it actually taken away for that arrest. But I don't remember what that arrest was for. Do you know about that, Kate?
I don't actually know what he was out on bond for. No, I know it's been flying. I was just busy today. I haven't had a chance to put everything together. Because obviously we're going to be looking into this. Like, the clip is amusing on its own, but we have a greater mission here, the higher calling to find out the truth about what happens in these matters. So, we're going to have to do our due diligence on that.
Yep.
I mean, overall, like and you know what? I don't care for any of these frauditors really, but if I had to choose between Hoosier News Now or Furry Potato, I would still choose Hoosier News Now, honestly, at this point.
Oh, any day.
Oh yeah.
Any day. Like, why can't Furry get tased like that, really?
I know. I think Furry just knows just how far to push things so that nothing will happen, you know?
I don't know. She can get pretty intimidating to people. You know what I mean? With those hand signals. And I mean, just, you shouldn't be walking around anywhere in full tactical gear unless you're like overseas in combat or on the SWAT team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, average people don't need to be going around in full tactical gear. And it's purposely misleading and intimidating and just nasty and awful. And those stupid fake hand signals. Like, yeah, I would be, if they came onto my property and I saw that going on, my alarm bells would be going off. I'd be like, what's happening right now? Are we getting bombed? Like, what's going on?
So, hey, do you guys see that? I think Doofy just put that on the...
I did, Pat. I think Harry is responding to what happened with Hoosier News Now. He was pointing a gun and resisting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
yeah.
Well, I'm surprised if that's actually what happened. I'm surprised he didn't get shot, because if I see a gun, I'm not pulling out my taser.
Well, no, he didn't have his gun. He was previously arrested and didn't have his gun taken away.
Okay, gotcha.
But if you have a history like that already, they can see that in there. Obviously, you're going to be a little bit more on alert than if it's not somebody with a history of pointing guns at police officers and refusing to comply, you know?
Very true.
Yeah. That's what I mean. There are always more to these stories than what they want to put out, because, you know, the fact of the matter is the instances where you have
You're breaking up.
Armed, non-combative.
You're breaking up, Kate. I think we lost her.
Oh.
Okay, this should be better now, right?
Yep, there we go.
Hold on. You know what it is I'm on the move today, so like every time that I move, my connection resets, and it's pretty annoying. But unfortunately, today's been a busy day for me. But I was the narrative that they sell is just so wrong.
You still there? You got muffled and then you went out.
Yeah. Oh.
God damn it! No, how about now?
There we go.
Yeah, good now.
I can't even get a thought out of my brain today. No, the narrative that they sell is just so incorrect and incomplete, because the instance of a completely unarmed, non-combative, compliant, you know, innocent victim of some sort of police brutality is so statistically rare, right? That there is no way that they could catch it as many times as they claim to catch it on camera. Every time that one of these guys gets arrested or tased or pepper sprayed or anything, it's always...
Yep.
Kate's having issues today.
Yeah, she is. I think I get the gist of what she was saying, though.
Yeah.
But she's right. If you look at the statistics, generally people are not... Incidents of actual police brutality are extremely, extremely rare. If you look at statistics, I mean, it is very rare compared to the millions of interactions of law enforcement with people on a day in, day out basis.
Yeah, Sasha, this should be our last time on Facebook, or we should be back on YouTube for next week. We'll just see if Kate's coming back. I think she was ready to wrap it up anyway. Give her a second.
Yeah, hopefully she'll be in the studio next week.
I'll see if she comes back. If not, we'll just wrap this up. There she is. Back?
I was trying to agree. I'm connection again. But thanks for coming on, guys.
Yep, no problem.
All right. I will talk to everyone soon. And
Thank you for having me on, Kate. I appreciate it.